Happy Penacony Day, everyone. It's finally here. The biggest content update of Star Rail's current existence is here, and boy is it magical. I've spent almost no time in it. I have not had time, unfortunately. I'm just barely getting through the main quest line, and I've not even pulled a Black Swan yet. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Update 2.0 has been incredible so far. Just with the quality of life changes alone, they've been phenomenal. Brilliant update so far, and I'm very happy to see how well the game continues to develop. Unfortunately though, I do require Black Swan. I think it's going to be one of those cases where I'm not going to leave without her, so please be in my first set of wishes. Please and thank you. Let us begin. So, a great thing about this banner is that I don't own any of these characters except Tingyun. So Tingyun is E6, which sucks. That is fantastic. Obviously, don't have Misha. Misha brand new. I'm taking Misha, so that's great. So, I don't have Misha, or at least I didn't have Misha, and I didn't have Gwenithan. I'm really annoyed about not having Gwenithan because I really wanted her when she first came out. I even did a cheeky couple of pulls. It didn't go very well. Another copy of Misha though, very happy to have. No idea if Misha is any good, but a new character to build is a-okay with me. Thankfully, with the update, with update 2.0, we've gotten essentially 20 free pulls. Not even essentially, we have been given 20 free pulls. And that is honestly phenomenal. Yeah, it's honestly shocking that they've given us 20 free pulls when Genshin Impact the other day was like, here, have free. But we're not talking about Genshin Impact today. We're talking about Star Rail and how the fact it keeps giving me Misha, which I'm a-okay with. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Right, let's carry on. So we've only pulled 20 times. But yeah, the fact they've given us 20 free pulls is fantastic. I already had, I think 15? No, I think I had close to 20 already. So the game has essentially given me 40 free pulls, more or less, for Black Swan. Unfortunately, I can't claim the rest of my free pulls yet because they're based on you logging in each day. So there isn't much I can do about that, unfortunately. I mean, I'll take it. It has a use. I don't think I use it on anyone, but I know there's one character that I think actually can use it quite well, other than Luca. Okay, unfortunately, we do have to use Jade now, which sucks because... Oh my god, my 5-star. That's really early. This is only 40 pulls. There's no way. There's actually no way. Tingyun scared me a little bit then. Tingyun, you're pointless. If I leave here without another Gwenithan, whatever you want to call her, I'm going to be very annoyed. Unless there's a Black Swan, in which case that makes it okay. Game, you're making me anxious. Please. Game, please. Just... Yes. Oh, no! Welt, my boy. The worst part is I saw the Nihility and I was like, yes, it's the person who I want, but it's not because it's Welt, who was also a 5-star Nihility. Welt, what are you doing, buddy? Why are you here? Okay. Well, it sucks that it was Welt and not Black Swan. Especially considering that they are both Nihility. We're going to ignore that for a minute. But I do still have 40k Prima Gems, and now I'm guaranteed Black Swan. To be fair, guaranteed Black Swan, I'm okay with it. 40 pulls into a 5-star, really good odds. You know, you can't win the 50-50 all the time. I've had some insane luck with Hoyoverse games. since the start of the year, I'd say. So eventually it had to come to an end. And even then, I wouldn't even say this is that bad. I just have to pull a few more times, which isn't a major deal, because now I can maybe get another copy of just one copy of Grenathan will do. No more Tingyans, please. I can't do it anymore. I don't know if my secret vow is maxed. It would be nice to max it if I can. But yeah, give me a Grenathan. Give me a really early cheap Black Swan. And some more Mishas, please. And then we'll call it a day. Shall we? Come on, game. You know you want to give it to me. I don't own this. That's surprising. I will take it. I'm surprised I didn't own that light cone. I don't actually know what it does, but I'm surprised I didn't own it. Okay, it was just a light cone. What does it do? Increases damage dealt by the wearer's follow-up attacks by 24%. If the current HP of the target enemy is below or equal to 50%, increases damage dealt by follow-up attacks by an extra 24%. Ooh, okay, that's pretty nice. I can see how that would be useful. 5-star, go on. No, that's a shame. That is a big shame. I'm hoping they're relatively kind on the pity with me. I don't want to go below 30k. Stellar Jade, oh, Tingyan, please. There's just so much with update 2.0 that is... Chingche, what are you doing here? You're maxed as well. Why are you even here? An off-banner character is very odd. How bizarre. Okay. Yeah, preferably, I would like to use as little Jade as possible, because there is just so much coming with 2.0. We've got Acheron, who, I mean, everyone's going to be pulling for. We've got Sparkle, who... My Grenathan, yes, she is here. We've done it. Okay, we just need the Black Swan now, and we can stop complaining, which is fantastic. Yeah, we've got Acheron, we've got Sparkle. Go away, Tingyan. I'll be honest, I kind of want Gallagher, just purely on looks alone, and knowing he's a 4-star, that hopefully means he'll be a bit easier to pull, but Grenathan proves that that isn't always the case. There's just a lot of characters with 2.0, and they keep showing off new ones, and they all look really good, and it is really, really hard to have so much Stellar Jade to actually pull for all of them. Not to mention any characters that you want rerun. Like, for instance, I've thought about pulling Locha whenever he comes back up, but I'll take the Misha. I'm happy to have the Misha. Yeah. Whenever Locha comes back around, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford to pull him and, you know, risk losing out on someone else, especially now that Black Swan has taken all of my money. Thank you, Black Swan. This has been awful. So yeah, as little Stellar Jade spent as possible would be ideal, but I'm pretty sure I'm on, what, pulled 60, 70? I'm sure the counter up there will be very enlightening when I'm editing this, but yeah, pretty sure it's around the 60, 70 mark. Oh, a second copy. I will take that. Anything else? We just going with a 3-star Zoe. Okay, well, that's not really what we want, is it? Okay, surely this is the 5-star. It's not. Oh, that's bad. Not only am I below 30k, I have to pull again. Oh, this hurts. Oh, this hurts so much. Okay. Please be like some really good 4-stars then. Like, give me another Grenathan, not Tingyan, please. Give me another Misha. Okay, it's just Tingyan. I mean, the points are nice, but I don't need the points. I don't need them. I've got so many. Okay, here we go. Finally. Give me double Black Swan for my troubles, please. I know that's very unrealistic, but you know. Sometimes you got a dream. Who could it be? I wonder. bloody Ting Yun again. Go away. There's my Black Swan. There she is. This was a little bit painful, but I'm very happy we got her. Any other 5 stars you want to hide? No, that was cruel. I can't. Ting Yun, you have been very mean to me. I know you're very good, but I don't need you at E7 because your E7 doesn't exist. So let's have a cheeky check at the damage. So this is Black Swan, and I'm not going to lie, I pulled mainly for her design.
Make a wish.
But also, let's be honest, dot teams are really fun. At least I find them very fun. With games like this, I find that gimmick teams are very satisfying to play. So something like a dot is very enjoyable. Then we've got Gwenithan, who, you know, again, very good dot enabler. She just makes characters that burn even more, which is very nice. Maybe don't copy her actions. Let's move on. And then we have Misha, the new character, who is a janitor with a mop. Ooh. Oh yeah, and he has like a weird time bomb. I don't 100% know what Misha does, or how Misha does it, but I'm very happy to find out at some point. But either way, character design wise, they both look fantastic, including Gwenithan, but she's been out for a while. But now, what do their phones look like? Kinda looks like a picture of Sucrose, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that makes sense. That seems to fit the bill. Her, like, firework doggy. I can't remember its name, I'm so sorry. And then Black Swan. Ceramic glass, maybe? Kinda cool. But now, let's see what their, Eidolons are at. So unfortunately, Gwenithan and Black Swan, nothing I can do about their Eidolons. Gwenithan really trying to avoid herself on my account, which is a bit rough. When using the ultimate for every enemy on the field, additionally increases the hits per action for the current ultimate by 1 hits, up to a maximum increase of 5 hits. That sounds good. I don't know what their kit completely is. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Before each hit of the ultimate lands, there is a 24% base chance of reducing the target's defense by 16% for 3 turns. Okay, that is very nice. And then just a simple +2. Okay, what are the rest? Increases the damage multiplier for each hit of the multiplier by 6%. That's nice. +2. When using the ultimate, increases own damage by 30%, lasting until the end of turn. In addition, the next time the skill is used, recovers 1 skill point for the team. Oh my. Misha seems very interesting. So you got a basic ice attack. For every 1 skill point allies consume, Misha's next ultimate delivers 1 more hit per action, and Misha regenerates 1 point of energy. So obviously, Misha is designed very specifically for someone like Imbibitor Lunae. So if you've got Imbibitor, Misha might be a really nice piece to add. Their technique creates a dimension that lasts 15 seconds. Enemies caught in the dimension are inflicted with Dream Prison and stop all their actions upon entering battle against enemies inflicted with Dream Prison. Increases the hits per action for Misha's next ultimate by 2 hits. And then the skill increases the hits per action for Misha's next ultimate by 1 hit. Deals ice damage equal to 100% of Misha's attack to a single target and 40% to adjacent targets. And then the ult, which is, my good lord, it's a whole novel. So it has 3 hits per action by default. First uses 1 hit to deal ice damage equal to 40% of Misha's attack to a single target enemy. Then the rest of the hits each deal ice damage equal to 40% of Misha's attack to a single random enemy. Just before each hit lands, there is a 13.6% base chance to freeze the target, lasting for 1 turn. While frozen, enemy targets cannot take any actions, and they take additional damage. This ultimate can possess up to 10 hits per action. After the hits is used, its hits per action. After the ultimate is used, its hits per action will be reset to the default level. Okay, that seems really interesting. I'm intrigued to see how Misha plays out. I don't know if I'm going to get around to building them anytime soon, what with, Black Swan here and everything she's got going on. But very interesting character. Black Swan, I've not taken too much of a look into. I know about her new dot being Arcana. So with a basic attack, she has a 50% base chance of inflicting 1 stack of Arcana on the target. Additionally, when attacking a target that suffers any kind of dot, basically wind shear, bleed, burn, or shock, there is respectively a 50% chance of inflicting 1 extra stack. Okay. Their talent, every time an enemy target receives dot at the start of each turn, there is a 50% base chance for it to be inflicted with 1 stack of Arcana. Oh my. While afflicted with Arcana, enemy targets receive Wind DoT equal to 96% of Black Swan's attack at the start of each turn. Each stack of Arcana increases its damage multiplier by 4.8% auto multiplier. Okay. Then Arcana resets to 1 stack. Arcana can stack up to 50 times. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of damage if you can figure out a good way of applying it. Only when Arcana causes damage at the start of an enemy's target turn, Black Swan triggers additional effects based on the number of Arcana stacks inflicted on the target. When there are 3 or more Arcana stacks, deals Wind DoT equal to 72% of Black Swan's attack to adjacent targets with a 50% chance of inflicting 1 stack of Arcana on adjacent targets. I'm saying Arcana a lot. When there are 7 or more Arcana stacks, enables the current dot dealt this time to ignore 20% of the target's and adjacent target's defense. Oh my word. After this technique is used, there is a 150% base chance for each enemy to be inflicted with a stack of Arcana at the start of turn. For each successful application of Arcana on a target, inflicts another stack of Arcana on the same target. This process repeats until Arcana fails to be inflicted on the target. For each successive application of Arcana on a target, it has base chance of success is equal to 50% of the base chance of the previous successful infliction of Arcana on that target. Okay, this is getting very convoluted, but basically you just want as much Arcana stacks as you can possibly muster. Her skill deals wind damage equal to 45% of her attack to single targets and any adjacent targets. At the same time, there's a 100% base chance of inflicting a single stack of Arcana. Additionally, there is a 100% chance of reducing the defense of the target enemy and the adjacent targets by 14.8%, lasting for 3 turns. So she is... Not only does she deal pretty significant damage, she also is a pretty consistent defense shredder. That is nice. And then her ult inflicts Epiphany on all enemies for 2 turns. While afflicted with Epiphany, enemies take 15% increased damage in their turn. Additionally, if enemies are also inflicted with Arcana, they are considered to be simultaneously affected with Wind, Bleed, Burn, and Shock. After Arcana causes damage at the start of each turn, its stacks are not reset. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it sounds like you need to time the AoE pretty consistently to keep the Arcana stacks as high as physically possible. This non-reset effect of Arcana stacks can be triggered up to 1 time for the duration of Epiphany. The trigger count resets when Epiphany is applied again. So if you can somehow funnel a ton of energy regen into her, she can essentially stack Arcana as long as you can physically muster. And then she also deals wind damage equal to 72% of her attack to all enemies. Okay, so Black Swan seems like she's going to be an interesting character to try to learn. I'm very excited. She looks like a ton of fun. I already have all of her boss materials farmed. Unfortunately, her like actual upgrade materials less so, but I'm sure we'll fix that at some point. The only other person that we got was Welt. Welt, you cheeky sod, I can't believe you. When his talent is triggered, Welt regenerates 3 energy. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Great, isn't it?
I can't believe I pulled another Nihility. That's so mean. Right, and that is it, I guess. There's not much more to say. Not the most ideal pull video I've ever acquired, shall we say. But I got the character I wanted in the end. It cost me a fair amount. Kind of sucked, but whatever. But 4 copies of Misha, very nice. A single copy of Gwynethon, very nice. Too many copies of Tingyun, absolutely dreadful. But the extra, the extra dust or whatever it's called, fragments, will be beneficial in the future, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the pulls went today. Again, would have much preferred if the 5-star Nihility wasn't Welt to begin with, but I'm much happier that he showed up within like 40 pulls and not 80, and then me requiring to do another 80 on top of that. But I think we'll leave it there. Thank you for those that stuck around to the end. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Let me know down in the comments below how your Black Swan pulls went. Are you skipping? Are you saving? I'd love to know. I know there's far too many characters this patch to even really consider who to pull right now. But I went with Black Swan, and I'm probably going to go for Acheron as well. Still contemplating Sparkle, but we shall see. But for now though, I shall leave it there. I've been James, the Mayor of JamessTown, and until next time, goodbye.